Hi guys, it's Emily. Um, as you can see, I have no makeup on at all. I wanted to do like a kind of different video for you guys today. Um, and I don't know, like just so you can get like a if you can get to know me better. And I just like wanted to like basically not like get to know me, but like just a part of my life that is very like like maybe some of you might be dealing with the same thing, kind of little thing, little deal. So, I suffer from panic attacks, anxiety attacks, whatever you want to call them. And they're basically like, I've basically had them since like my freshman year of high school. And so I don't know really where they're from, like how I like like attributed that thing, but um yeah, so I have panic attacks. And basically what a panic attack is, if you don't really know what a panic attack is when your body kind of like freaks out and you can't really think of anything like at all. And you don't know how to solve it and stuff like that. Or there may not be anything wrong at all. Um, you just are panicking for no reason. My panic attacks are very like to me I think they're moderate to severe. um my hands and my legs start shaking, my whole body starts kind of shaking like a little bit, not like convulsing or anything, but like starts shaking, and my mind kind of races or goes completely blank. And my heart pounds really really fast, and I just don't feel like myself, and I feel like I'm like out, like my actual self is like out of my body completely. Like I am not acting myself. I usually, it's like very internal, mine are, so I get really quiet and I kind of like do it all in my own, like my own brain and like everything. So like no one, and like all my friends are like, "Oh, Emily, you're so over dramatic." Like, but in reality, it is a serious thing. And like no one really understands like what it's like to have a panic attack because they never have been in my shoes. So but I did go to like the beginning of last year, I started going to therapy for them like on my own, because like my school has like this counseling therapy kind of thing. And I went because like my panic attacks were getting really bad, and I wanted to get help. I wanted to figure out how this all started, how I started having panic attacks, where did it come from, how do I fix it. So at first, like we were trying, like me and the therapist were trying to identify like when it started, like things were that were happening, and I did have like a significant thing that happened in my life. Um, like medical wise, like I was put on a lot of medication as a freshman in high school, and it kind of like messed around with me in my head and like stuff like that. And so I kind of went crazy a little bit. I know it sounds so bad to say, but like I technically did. Um, and I was basically alone and dealing with this whole thing by myself, basically. And I didn't really have anybody to talk to because no one really knew what I was going through. And so I kind of all, like, I just internalized it all. And ever since then, I've had these really bad panic attacks. And so, like, over time, like, anything, like, and then, like, the therapist also said, like, it can have a trigger, and that from, like, if you have a panic attack, like, right now, if I have a panic attack right now, like there could be a trigger from then that could like come and deal like come up now. And I don't even know, it just happens. Like a traumatic, like it's basically like a traumatic experience kind of thing, like PTSD. But I don't have PTSD. It's like PTSD, but in my case. And so basically, like, that's really what was discovered. And also the fact that, like, I overanalyze things a lot. Like, I'll think of every possibility that can happen in one situation, and just, I would, like, obsess over it, and nothing would be solved. I would just be freaking out, and yeah. And it was really, really bad. And I found that, like, when I identified what was going on, like, what to the therapist, like, I saw it, like, immediately, like, when I identified it, when, like, the next couple of days, like, I like, looked at it. I analyzed my panic attacks that I've had, and I realized that that's what really was going on, and I was like, whoa. I was like, it took me 6 years to figure out that this is why I had panic attacks. And I was relieved and happy, but I was also like, okay, well, how are they going to be stopped completely? And at first, well, for a long period of time, actually, to like the summer, this summer, so like from fall of 2013 to like summer 2014, I had almost no panic attacks at all, which was amazing. Like, I was really, really happy about it. But like, as soon as like I got back into an environment where like the triggers and whatever, I started having panic attacks again and again and again and again. And I have to kind of like go back to what I was doing before and remember that everything's in my head. There's nothing outside. It's just all in my head. And I think that's also another thing is like I think like other things are really happening, but they're not. Which is also probably part of the problem. But and yeah, I'm going to go back to. I've decided to go back to therapy. Sorry, word vomit. I've decided to go back to therapy in the fall because I feel like I need to go back. I was doing really, really well until the summer, and I think I just need that boost again. And once I get the boost of everything that, like, okay, well, this is what's going on, like, kind of deal, then I'll be fine. I don't really believe in medication for them because, like, I mean, I don't want to have to rely on medication and stuff like that. I don't want to be addicted to it just so my panic attacks will stop. And so I just have to kind of figure it out, play by ear, and yeah. So this, like I said in the beginning of this video, I just wanted to talk to you and like basically tell you part about my life that not a lot of people know about me, and I kind of keep to myself. And yeah, like just show you a part of me that no one, like, not a lot of people, some people see it, but a majority, like 90% don't. Well, actually, like 95%, 5% sees it. But yeah, so but I hope you are doing well, and I will be back to hopefully be making videos next week. Hopefully, crossing your fingers, because I am moving and going back to school. So I will try and see if I can get a video in or not, or yeah. But I will keep you updated on my social media. So if you're not following me on any of that, go follow me. My links will be in the description bar below. But yeah, and please subscribe, and I hope you guys are doing well, and yeah, I will see you guys soon. Alright, bye.